Hello, everyone, and thank you one more time for joining me today in Dreams Come True. Today we have another episode with a very special guest. He's a director, an actor, producer, talented and traveler, and what else? I don't know. He has so many things to do. With a big applause, let's give us the welcome to Jared Harper.
Woo!
Woo!
Thank you for having me on, Camila. You are absolutely amazing. We met months ago. I'm so excited to be on your podcast. I see the clips. It looks so fun. You guys are having a good time.
I am glad you like it. People might be wondering, why are we wearing sunglasses? Honestly, I don't know. I just copy him because he's an icon. He's a legend. He is the moment.
I am the moment. I came in with the blue sunglasses. We are inside. We wear sunglasses inside. But it sounded like you needed a little bit of tips for the modeling. You know, you throw them on.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
You want to look right in the camera. Okay,
please.
It goes a little bit like this. You got to do this. You got to wave back, and you got to look right in the camera.
Wow.
Look right there.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's how you sell a product, y'all.
What? Okay, now it's my turn. All right, let's do it.
Let's get it. And action. Damn! Woo! I mean, can you be a Mission Impossible 9 now, please?
Can we? Maybe.
I know I can, because I watched Mission Impossible recently in the theaters. It was terrible for me.
Terrible.
I was like, did Tom Cruise forget to act? I was like, I think Daddy needs to be the next Tom Cruise.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm going to say something a little controversial, but I feel like Tom Cruise, he's him, you know? He doesn't act.
Right.
He's always doing the same character. It's just him.
He's Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of like forgot. He's not doing hardly the character. He is just Tom Cruise. His name is bigger than the title. So it's like, yeah, we're going to go see Tom Cruise. It's like not the movie so much.
I mean, at this point, isn't he just like doing these crazy acts and like action movies, you know, like because he can do it, he doesn't need a double?
Yeah, no, you're going because they put out all the BTS of all the plane rides and all that stuff to let you know that it's so real. That's getting us in the theater to get pumped about it, and then we go and see it, and it's like, well, all of them have been great. This one, the last one, really just didn't do it for me. Did you see it?
No, honestly, I haven't. I think I only watched one Mission Impossible. And like when things are going too perfect, it annoys me.
Right.
Like, it's like, how? Come on. Like, everything is going to turn out perfect for you.
Yeah.
Like, give me a little bit. And like when they do so many of the same thing, like Fast and Furious and I don't know, but they say Final Destination is great.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the last like couple, but I remember when those like first ones came out, they were fun.
Dude.
Like it's horror. You're getting gory because it gives you keeps you suspended. You're like, what's gonna kill somebody next?
I know, and how they're gonna be killed, right?
Yeah.
So, well, we already know that you're an actor because I introduced you like that. But can you tell me 3 words that define you as a person that people don't know about you?
3 words that define me as a person. I would say like wondrous. Like I want to always keep my like childlike wonder alive. I would say wonder. I would say passionate. And I'd say maybe joyful.
I like that.
Yeah, joyful, passionate, and wonder.
What zodiac sign are you? What zodiac sign are you?
Virgo.
You're a Virgo.
What about you?
All right. I'm a Pisces.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But like, because those things, I don't know. I feel like everybody defines themselves and I see a little bit of me on everybody.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
No, but that's nice. Like joyful, like you enjoy things a lot. Did you always like, because you do so many things related to like the artistic world, like he also has his own podcast, which
Yes.
everybody should go watch it because it's super fun as well. And like, what is your podcast about?
My podcast is super like free flowing. Like I like bringing people in that I think are gonna be fun, like that are usually in the artists, like either actors, directors, producers, photographers, like people like that. And we just have a good time for like 2 hours. Like I feel like it's kind of, you know, it's on the guest, like how they want to like, you know, let the path go on the podcast. But we're just having good times. The topics go all over the place, and yeah, it's called The Jay Wonder Show. Go to my YouTube, my Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, and I have some fun guests on there. Have a good time, and that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, I see a few of them, and there was one in particular that like it really caught my attention because you say something that like I feel the same way. There was a girl that she was mentioning how like she really wanted that role and like she got it and she couldn't stop thinking about it. And the thing that you said, it was like that's exactly how I feel. Like as soon as I do an audition,
Yeah.
I just like let it go.
You gotta let it go.
Because I cannot keep like keep wanting, like, then I go down and then, like, it's too hard to pull me up, you know? I just go, okay, thank you, next, like Ariana Grande, you know?
Yeah, thank you, next.
And, like, going towards, like, the audition thing, you are very famous in the industry of verticals. And how did you get into the vertical? When was the first time you got an audition? And what do you think about it? Because it's something new, you know?
Yeah, my first experience with some verticals. So I was living in New York City, and I was making the move from New York to LA only 2 years ago. And right when I landed in LA, I got my first vertical. I had to audition through Actors Access. Just did the audition. They liked what I did. Booked the role. I was glad to basically like land right in LA, get my first gig. Nobody knew what verticals were.
Wow.
I thought it was just like a social media thing. Like nobody knew. They called them mobisodes back then. Like nobody knew what it really was. But whatever, it's a gig. It's paying. It's like.
And
10
what year
days.
was it?
This was 2 years ago, so 2023, right when I got here in June. Got that one. Then that one just blew up. That vertical like did really well. Like all of the clients liked it. They used it as like that's the standard. They like. I have a post on my Instagram like where because I have a producer friend who's Chinese and she's in China. They had me like on all the screens at this big expo event, and and I had to like me and my friend like translated the screens because it's all in Chinese. It was basically like, how do we replicate what this actor's doing? Like, because all of the ones I was in were doing really well. It's like Hollywood, like Tom Cruise, like we were talking about. If something is doing well, if an actor's movies are getting a lot of traction, it's like, what is he doing well? And anyways, I became kind of like the just kind of the Tom Cruise of these verticals. Like all of the ones I was in were doing well. So I'm really fortunate that the fans like really like what I was doing, and we just been
because
doing that.
you have fans.
Yeah, from these things. These things are they're very international too. Like the first one that I did, we thought it was just something whatever. Like not all the actors even on the director and all that on set, we were just like, yeah, this is whatever. Then when they release it, it goes all over the world. Like bigger than any short film I've been in, bigger than independent features. Like independent features don't get distribution like these clients. They have such reach around the world. Like I got fans everywhere, like Brazil, the Philippines, China. Like I never knew that was possible with these verticals.
Yeah, it exploded. The verticals, like now they're everywhere. Like I said, like I got like in auditions all the time. I want to see your point of view on this. Yeah. Let's just be real. The stereotype for the verticals is like white, pretty people. Like it's 100%. Like we see it in every single vertical. They like white, pretty people. They want the mean one. They want the funny, and then they want like
the hero,
and the villain. You know, and the millionaire and this and that. Me I'm like I know I'm pretty.
Hey, right here.
But I have a strong accent, so sometimes I feel that like they don't choose me because of that. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we're in our business, it's an impression business. So it's like right when you turn on the camera, it's like, what do they look like? What do they sound like? Yeah. So I don't think it's an unfortunate thing, right? I think it's just that is, like you just said, like that is what the verticals are like putting themselves as. Yeah. And I think it's because, this is what it is. It's because in China, they still look at like old Hollywood, right? Like they still want the old Disney. Like they want the blonde-haired like hero masculine man, and they want the Disney princess girl, and they're still like wanting that to watch that stuff. So that's why the clients are like, we need this aesthetic. But that's not Hollywood, because Ana de Armas is like crushing it, and like, you know what I'm saying, like people, Penelope Cruz has been killing it forever. So it's not like, it's just the verticals, and I think they're trying to do like more like ethnic castings, but I don't think it just does as well for their numbers. So they're just sticking to, like we're talking about, like stereotypical American like hero, princess, villain type shit. Yeah. So
since you start doing the verticals, right? How long it took you to actually put your production company, Ori, right?
Yeah.
So like, did you see it like right away? You said like, oh my God, this is gonna be bomb. This is gonna blow up. I need to get on it.
So I had a production company in New York City, and like you met Sarang and also Anthony and all those team members. So I had it in New York, and we were just doing like, you know, short films, music videos, commercials. And then because I was the first one out of our team to move to Los Angeles, and then once I started like becoming the guy, the actor, the big actor guy on these verticals, then I just, you know, leveraged it. I was like, all right, well, if you guys want me to act in your thing and be the lead guy, then my production company gets to produce it, and like I get to direct it. And it just took a couple of those. Some of them were like, we don't know. But until I put my foot down and was like, then I'm not working on your stuff anymore. Then they were like, okay, then you do it. And then we just had to prove ourselves as a production company and then me as a director to be able to put out a good vertical. And we did, and now we've done 6.
So you're already 6. You produced 6, which I wasn't one of them.
Hey, that's how we met. That's how we met. We're going to throw up it right now.
I know. I want to see it. It was like, you know what? Actually,
Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen published. I look for
the double agent one.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's out, I think. Yeah, that's out.
It probably, because they are out pretty quick.
Yeah, that's been out.
Yeah. So, but I haven't.
We'll send you the whole cut.
Yeah, send it to me. That was my first time that I did lines in English on camera.
Really? Good for you.
Yeah, I was super excited. I was like, yes, finally.
We loved it. We had a great time. Yeah, because you played the nurse. I do remember, I think you did it was like the first take. And we said, all right, action. You came in, you gave so much sass as the nurse. And we were like, okay, cool, cut. And then my other director, Sarang, was like, do you mind just taking down and you were like, the spice? And we were like, yeah, the spice. And you took down the spice a little bit. We were like, great, that's all it was. You came in you threw the papers down because you're the nurse.
Yeah.
You threw the papers down. You're like, here it is, sign the papers and go. And we're like, maybe the spice should go down a little bit.
I mean, because
the Latina and you just took it.
No, I don't know what happened. I think it's what I read it that I took it as the nurse, she's annoying by this girl, and I don't know who told me something like that. So I'm like, okay, maybe the nurse, she's not a nice nurse. Maybe she's a bad nurse.
Yeah, you came in here sassy, and we were like, ooh, baby, that's a Latina. Turn down the Latina just a tad.
Just a little bit. How did you came up with that idea with your friends? We were like a group of friends, and it's like, hey, let's build a production company?
Yeah.
It was like that?
Yeah, so I went to acting school in New York, and then my buddy Sarang, who you met, was my fellow director on set. We obviously we're in acting school, so we knew we wanted to be actors, but we really loved and were inspired by people like Donald Glover and Seth Rogen, people that were actors but were also producing their own work. And we always had a knack for storytelling, so we were like, we want our scripts to get picked up, we want our shows to be on Netflix, we want our movies to be on the big screen. So as opposed to just being an actor and hoping that those days come when I can just be in a role in a Scorsese movie, it's just go create your own shit. And so we were just pumped for that, and that excites us, I think, more than even acting. So then we were like, all right, and then you just take the steps to make it happen. We're like, all right, let's start this little production company. Okay, let's raise money for a pilot episode, and then it starts with the YouTube channel. Then it's then you just try to survive as a production company, doing these live events, doing commercials for startup people, doing things just to make money as a production company. And then while also writing these feature film scripts, writing these series, and just busting down the doors of Netflix and investors that you meet to hopefully get these things funded and picked up.
That's great. I know that you've been you went to business school, that then you went to an academy for acting. You've been studying since you got out of high school.
Yeah.
That you're from Atlanta, Georgia. You went right out to New York, right? And then so you've been always having because I also saw a video of you saying that you're very spoiled, by your parents. By your mom?
Yeah.
So you always had the support of your parents with all this, right? Do you think that is very important for somebody that is in this industry and in this hard and tough business to have the support of their families, or how did that affect you particularly?
I think support is always wanted and needed, right? You never want somebody rooting against you or having negativity against you. So I was super, you're saying, I was super fortunate and spoiled that my parents were. It took convincing, but not a lot. And they didn't kick me out of the house or something like that. They just wanted to make sure that I graduated business school, which I did. And then it's kind of all right, you're a grown man now. You at least got your business degree, so that everybody feels good about that. Now go see how, you could take on the world. And so they were a little bit my dad mostly was concerned because I'm in 4 years of business school and I'm not going to go chase after this, this degree that I just got. I'm not going into business. I'm going to New York City to become an actor. So he's we'll see how long this lasts. He thought it was going to last just the summer. I was going to come back home and then go. And
then you're here I am, but
yeah. And then
I'm the guy.
Yeah, and totally made it work. Yeah, he even texted me the other day. I got to text him back. How proud he is of me now. So yeah, sometimes you want support. It's amazing to have support, but I wouldn't, if you're an artist out there and you're just kind of starting out, I wouldn't be deterred if you don't have the support. If you feel something so in your gut and instincts, right? You gotta go for it. I think because if you don't, then the whole world suffers for the art that you might have put out that you won't now? What if David Bowie listened to his mom that said, don't go be an artist? We wouldn't get that music. What if the Beatles didn't?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know that it's bigger than just, there's more lives that you can affect if you go after your artistry than if you listen to the one or two negative people that aren't supporting you. Can I give the question back to you? Were your parents supportive? Like when you were like, I want to be an actress, were they like, we love that? Have you always known that you wanted to be an actress, or you just kind of knew recently? How's that going for you?
Well, like, yes, like my parents, they always knew. I always been very artistic.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
since I was little. And yeah, like but I always had like the business side of me because I'm like a salesperson. So I think like they go together. So they went like, maybe my dad, because he's like a salesperson too. He want me to go more on that side, like a big company, like I used to want. But I'm in LA, you know, I'm like, I want to live my dream and I want to do it. And like, it's just scary for them because I'm a woman and this is a tough business. And they're like, oh, where are you going? Who's the production? Where do you get it? Where do you hear it from? How is it? Like, where is it at? You know, why don't you answer me? And all those like worries about them that like, I'm like out there and like, they don't trust other people, right? But like, they know I'm smart. They know I'm like a girl, like a tough woman. So like, they're okay with it and they respect it and they support me. We are like a bully family because we're Argentinians, so we bully a lot. Yeah. But I'm already used to it, and I do whatever I want. That's why, like, I like what you say about like, don't wait, you know, just do it. And it's like, it was a motivation for you when you got the production company, because it's like, I was the same thing. That like clicked for me this year, you know, like after the fires and all that stuff, it was like, I'm not going to wait anymore to like have my podcast. I'm not going to wait anymore for like waiting for like somebody to call me and like, it's like, oh, I want you for this role. I'm just going to write, I'm going to produce, and I'm going to do all this. Well, produce not yet because I don't have money to produce. But I have all these ideas. It's like, why do I have them waiting there, you know? Just going to do it. If you don't start today and you're scared of like what the rest is going to think of like afraid to fail, then you're failing already because you didn't even try. You know?
100%. No, the universe always rewards the people that take action. You got to take action, like, because like you're saying, like, we can't wait. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know how long we're going to live. Like, go live, like go create your dreams, and the universe will conspire with you. Like, they'll put the right people in front of you. The right person you'll meet that wants that script or whatever. You'll do good with your podcast because you got to start it. You can't wait for. I had to tell myself this for years too, because. And also, yeah, it's scary to like take that leap and like put ourselves out there with the podcast and like, because we don't want, because then if you try and you fail, then it's like it hurts more, as opposed to like if you didn't try, then it's like, oh, it's okay, I'll do that later.
Didn't you like post the other day a phrase like, oh, like if you know that you're gonna like
30 tries,
yeah, how like fast you want to fail?
That's how it's got to be,
dude. Like, I love that
it's a good
phrase.
One, right?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. So you never had another job that is acting, basically?
No, yeah. I put myself through college and through acting school, bartending. And then before that, I had a ton of odd jobs. Like, dude, I was a postman with my dad's like older friend or whatever. Like, I did a whole bunch of odd jobs, obviously, like growing up as a teen. And when I got to college, I was bartender. Then when I went to New York City, bartender. And bartending is a great side gig when you're an actor because you bartend at night. I used to go into the bar at 9 p.m.
I'm bartending right now.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great. I have fun and I can get to do this on my free time, you know?
Exactly. It's like later, you make good cash. You meet a lot of people at the bar too. People like you, want to always talk to the bartender. Yes. You're like, yeah, I'm a producer. I do my podcast. I'm an actor. And it's like, oh,
follow me.
You know, and like hopefully you can get some connections that way. But bartending was it for so long, and then finally just like things were working enough in New York for me commercial wise. So I was like, all right, let me like just take that leap and be like, I'm not gonna do it at the bar anymore, and let's see how long I can go. And I never looked back.
That's great.
I never had to go back to it.
So you always knew that you wanted to be an actor since you were a kid, or
No, because it was senior year of college. I was in business school. I thought I wanted to be a business person and go into real estate and like be a restaurateur and stuff. And then it was a girl I was dating at the time who was more creative than anybody I knew. We're watching freaking Bradley Cooper and Limitless, and I was like, man, he's the man. And she was like, Jared, you can do exactly what he's doing, if not better. I was like, what are you talking about? Bradley Cooper's the man. And she was like, Jared, you're just as good looking, you're just as interesting, like, you got that. And anyway, she pushed me hard senior year, and like, you know how people, it's called, it's not soulmates, it's like star mates.
Starmate.
It's when
Wow, I
people
never
are-
heard that one before.
Right, I saw it recently. Like two shooting stars pass each other, are for each other for that time, and then keep moving. And I knew that she was like a star mate because like I needed her right then, right? And then she pushed me hard. She even was like, "You need to leave Atlanta and like go to New York City." So
Wow, what
yeah.
a great
Yeah.
ex.
Right. So yeah, I can't even be mad at like us splitting up because yeah, she just gave me so much confidence and like really put me on my path. And because I never saw myself as that. I thought that was something like unattainable.
Wow.
But she was like, "You can do that. You got this." And I was like, "Fuck, I got this." And it just took one
and
step.
now she's like, I told you.
She tried to hit me back up. I couldn't have it. That was years later. I was like, she did me dirty a little bit. So, but anyway, she was good for the time.
Okay, so she wasn't that.
No, she was good for that time. And then when we started when it started breaking up, because then I go to New York and she's back in Atlanta and starts talking to somebody else. So I'm like, all right, well, daddy's gone.
Yeah, that's it.
I got her self-respect, dude.
And as an actor, like, because you're like the main character, like most of your verticals and like, well, you act in other things as well, but like, I mean, you are working a lot in those verticals, and those are mostly like romantic stories, drama, and like a lot of like passion, and they love that gossip. Do you get involved with all the actresses that you?
That would be a lot. Do you date every actress on screen?
Well, no, but they're pretty, you know. They're everybody like they have to choose a woman like there is pretty, and there is a lot of kissing. Like you have that experience. Did you get involved with like all of them?
I
Or
think-
most of them?
No, not most of them. That'd be a lot because I think I've done 30 verticals. That'd be 30 girlfriends. But I think there's something too on-set romances, right? Like even in Hollywood, everybody's like, how come every time a big actor and a big actress get on screen, like Spider-Man? Every time Spider-Man, they've done it. Like Tobey Maguire dated Kirsten Dunst. Andrew Garfield dated Emma Stone, and now Zendaya and Tom Holland. There's something to acting, especially when you have to be romantic on screen, especially when you're on screen. We're not on screen that long for verticals, but especially for those big movies. You gotta really, it's hard to act it all the time. You really gotta form a true connection, and you want to hopefully find a true connection, and then usually that happens while you're filming, and then that's why we see them date for a little bit after the movie, and then usually they break up because it's like it was only kind of for the movie, so it can be easy to fall into a romance when you're acting with these beautiful, talented, interesting girls. But yeah, I've dated a couple, but for the most part it feels you want to come on set being professional too.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like,
because you're also like direct, like
for the ones
them.
I'm directing, I definitely try to like put up a boundary because you don't want to bleed those lines because it is a tough line. Like I'm the lead actor, I need to be romantic with you, right? But I'm also trying to take a step back and be directing us. So it's like I'm coming from a place of like I want to be the leader on set, and it's not the best look if like I'm trying to be romantic with you off set. So that's kind of how that goes. But I
have never kissed anybody on screen yet because I because I never had like a big role or like stuff like that. So was it awkward for you the first time that you did that or no?
Probably the first time. I can't remember. Like I think because I've been in other films like in New York City before verticals and stuff. Like, oh god, and even I was in an off-Broadway. Oh my god. In my first off-Broadway play, I invited obviously my family. Like they fly up to New York City, they're seeing me. My mom invited her friends and
Theater.
Theater, yeah, it was on stage theater, and I had a full-on lovemaking scene on stage, and my mother's in the front row. I literally hear my mom go, "Oh my god!" Like I literally hear her over my shoulder because we're like making out. I'm putting the woman on the desk, and we're getting like
really?
It's a lovemaking scene in a theater play.
In a theater.
Yeah, and we fucking went for it. Like she's in like a nightgown like this, and like we're kissing. It's like coming off. Nothing got nude.
No.
But like it's steamy, and also it's right there in theater, like on stage, and my mother's in the front row, and I hear her go, "Oh my god, my baby!" And like all her friends, I can hear everybody go, like I can hear the gas. I'm over here trying to stay in it, like kissing this girl. I was like, oh my, it didn't cross my mind because it's a whole long play. It's a 90-minute play. I forgot that like there's a lovemaking scene.
You forgot?
Well, kinda like. I don't know. I just didn't really think about it super heavy. I was like, yeah, this is my first play. Like, just trying to get the logistics of my family and her friends getting tickets. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm trying to remember my lines. Like I just didn't remember in the middle of the play. Like
Well,
right
like,
before Act 2, I'm fucking making love on a desk.
You
and my
already, like-
mother's right there seeing my thigh and my butt cheek. And I was like, oh my God. So after you do something like that, nothing feels like a big deal.
No, honestly, like after that, your parents already like are like, okay, we already seen
We've seen
everything.
it all. We've seen
we
it
can
all.
watch any Vertigo, any movie that he's in.
Yeah, none of that matters.
That must like be a fun
And then
fun night, no? A lot to talk to after that.
No, it was hilarious because, yeah, I come out of there and then obviously we all go get drinks and dinner with the friends. And that's the first thing everybody talks about. They're like, so we didn't know Jared was going to like put her on a desk and like start making out with her. And I was like, yeah, that was something, huh?
I didn't want to tell you because I
Yeah,
didn't
like
want
totally wanted you to be surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anything after that feels pretty easy breezy. I also did a film, my first like lead in the feature. We shot it in Egypt called the Egypt Affair. And I had a totally steamy lovemaking scene in that one. I didn't forget to tell people. But I didn't want to like, because, you know, I'm putting it out on my Instagram, like, my movie's out now on Amazon, blah, blah, blah. My grandma watches it and texts me. Is like, I saw the movie. It was really great, Jared. Just maybe didn't know that you were going to, you know, like, be making love with the lead actress. I was like, oh, my God. My grandma saw me, like, shirt off, steamy. So,
Yeah, but it's all fake.
Yeah, it's fake, and it's also storytelling. Like, you know,
Yeah, it's part of the life, you know? Like, everybody, like, the only thing that the actors, they just do it on camera.
Yeah, and it's actually, I mean, for people that, like, aren't in the industry, like, those scenes are usually, like, not super romantic on set. They're very technical. These days, intimacy coordinators are, you know, on set always and making sure things go well with, like, where we're grabbing, where we're kissing, what's the camera angle. So it's not like a whole sexy, passionate like process, but on screen you want to hope that you
transmit that.
It translates as like this is love, you know, like me and the actress are like falling in love with this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you also travel a lot.
Love traveling.
But because of acting, because of like producing things, or just because you have fun, or all together?
Altogether, I think the thing that we love, you know, choosing acting, we hope. I mean, it's my favorite thing in the world to book a gig, get flown out, be on location in a new city I've never been to, and be filming a film. Like that's because then you get to experience the city, the culture, while filming films and like on the street in Turkey, or like, you know, in Egypt, I'm like on the Nile River going in a boat and we're doing a scene and there's like the pyramids behind us. Like that wild. That's the best way to experience a city, obviously. But then, you know, once I started doing that and getting those opportunities as an actor, then I was like, oh my God, like I just got bit by the travel bug so much. Like I had to see the whole world.
Yeah.
I gotta see the whole world. And yeah, I'm moving to Europe in a month.
You're moving out?
Yeah, I'm like getting out of my place and like moving to Europe, and I'll do some verticals over there. I'll probably come back to LA whenever we have like our productions.
Yes.
But for the most part, like I'm just gonna do the travel vlogging,
That's
podcasting
great.
abroad, and because I already did verticals over there. I've done them in Turkey. They're shooting them in the UK, Lithuania. I've had friends
Like
that are in China.
you shoot as an actor that
As
they
an
chose
actor.
you,
As an actor,
but
yeah.
not with your production company.
No, I think I would fly back into LA
Yeah.
and we do it because it's easier for us as a production company because we have all of our resources here.
How many places you travel as an actor?
As
Like,
an actor?
Yeah, as an actor. A lot? Since you move out to LA, like basically like the doors open for you crazy. You have a bunch of work.
Yeah,
That's great.
A good bit of work, and I remember traveling a good bit in New York too, as an actor, but a lot as a commercial actor too, because like commercials would fly you out. I went to Estonia, I've been to Seattle, I've been to Egypt, I've been to Turkey, and obviously like New York, Atlanta, LA. Where else?
Do you have like a like a paper where you write all the places that you want to travel as an actor, or like do you have any goals that you write that you project yourself, or it just everything happens randomly for you?
It's just happening. Like I remember somebody asking me like, "Oh, where's your bucket list place you're going?" And I'm like, "I'm going there this summer." You know, like it's already like the plans are already in motion. Like that was my big thing because I was in Europe for my birthday last year, and I remember just getting back on the plane, coming back to LA, and it wasn't even like a decision I needed to make. I was just like, "Oh, I'll be moving to Europe when my lease is over in June," and that's just how it's. In July, and so that's just what I've been working for. So I'll start in. I believe I'll start in Portugal. So I'm going to do Portugal, Greece, Croatia, Turkey, and I don't know for my 5th. So I'll be there from July to December.
Ah, so
for the
you're
rest of
gonna
the
do?
year.
Oh, you're gonna be like a travel YouTuber over there.
Yeah, just like I'll be in Europe, just doing podcasts with friends and people I meet,
Oh, that's
and
great.
then travel vlogging.
Do you
And
have all your equipment? You're gonna take it with you, or you're gonna buy it there?
I'll just hire a person. You can just hire, super cheap, like probably couple hundred bucks, and just get it. Cause I have cameras like these, so I'll bring my cameras. It just needs somebody to work behind the camera, and I have this gear and stuff.
Oh, so you bring in everything.
Yeah. I'll bring, or no, I'll probably just buy there.
You buy.
Yeah, I'll just buy new stuff there because it's hard to travel with all that. Like I just
Oh,
want to take 2 big suitcases
Yeah.
of my clothes and like other little things, and then I'll just kind of get in the rhythm there. Like I kind of need to start reaching out now, maybe for like videographers, and then just kind of do a podcast a week because I already have a bunch of podcasts lined up that I've already shot. So it'll be good. Like I can do that, those podcasts for the next like 10 weeks. I've had like 10 guests. And then this is good that we're doing this because, I think this is my 2nd or 3rd time being a guest on somebody. So it's cool.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
That's good.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm glad I'm your third.
Yeah.
Not your first, your third.
Yeah.
And do you have any, since like you started your acting life and even in New York, right? It can be like any time since you started it. Did you have any dreams that like you thought of them and then they came true?
All of them.
But you thought of them, and then can you maybe name me one specifically that you're like, wow, that you were like basically doing it, and you were like, this is a dream come true.
Every step of the way, I feel like is because it's like, when it happens in the real world, it happened in your head 6 months ago, right? Or else it didn't happen because you had to like formulate it in your head, have the vision, and then take action, and then it popped up. Even my little bitty apartment in Lower East Side that I wanted for myself, like people would look at that and be like, that was your dream at one point, but that was my dream at one point, just to have my little apartment in Lower East Side. And then the acting school I went to was the dream. I was like, I just want to be somewhere where there are amazing master teachers, I meet the best friends in my life, and I'm in this like amazing acting school. Got that. Like every step of the way has been. And then same thing I'm going to do for myself in Europe. I'm like, I've always wanted to live in Europe. It's always been, and it's been like a dream in the back of my head that I was like, oh, this will happen one day. But until I was there for my birthday and I was like doing that, then I was like, dude, when is this going to happen? Then I was like, I have to make it happen. And it was like, all right, my lease ends in July. Then I have to do it. Like, I've never lived in Europe. I've always wanted to because you vacation in places and then it feels sad when you're just a tourist. You're like, oh, I literally was on the plane leaving. I was like, why do I have to leave this shit? And I was like, I want a cool flat in Portugal, and I want to walk to the cafe, and I want the lady to know my name. I want to throw the hand up. She goes, oh, I got you. Like, oi, she gives me, slides me a little coffee. I like hang out there, whatever. Like, so.
Yeah, and what about Italy? No Italy?
I think Italy will be the one. Yeah, I would love to like to live in Milan.
Milan.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go to Europe so bad. Like, I think I've been like. But I want to go like in not summer because it's so hot, but like maybe spring,
Yeah. Like right
that,
now is probably perfect, to be honest.
Right now? Well, let's just book it.
Okay.
Let's just go. Did you ever get because like talking about positivity, you can get mad sometimes. Like what things makes you mad as a person? Now, for example, for me, what it pissed me off is when people take advantage of me because maybe sometimes I'm too nice, and because I'm too nice, sometimes take advantage and they start being like an asshole or disrespect me somehow, and I'm and then I have to put a limit, and then I look like a bitch,
No, and I hate that for women because you say that oh, now I look like a bitch, but it's you're not. You're just standing up for yourself. And if it was me, if it was a man or whatever, they're just oh no, they're just being stern. Doesn't that suck? So I hate that. I hate that for you. That people that are just give it that word, and you're like, I'm not being a bitch. I'm just standing up for myself because you're being a dick to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing. If people try to take advantage of you and your time and your energy, that always is I hate that. Also, people's when basically they're inept. They're they can't.
Oh, they're they're stupid.
They can't. Yeah, they're not doing their job well.
Oh, they're not doing their job well. You ask them 10 times to do that, and they do it wrong.
Right. It's and it comes.
They're
from
inept. That's the word.
Inept, but there's a better word. I always say it. I'm I hate when people are.
Unuseful.
Basically, yeah. I mean, because it's either out of laziness or out of disrespect. Why aren't you doing your job well? It's what I'm saying, because me as a production company, we have to count on a lot of people, especially us doing our podcast stuff. I get very I'm pretty short, like, and tempered with like editors and like my social media manager. And when they fuck up, I'm like, I'm paying you to not fuck up.
Oh, you have a manager for your social media?
They post my stuff and they help me organize it.
That's
but then
good.
Yeah, but like, anyways, right now I'm like not loving the person I'm working with because it's like whatever. It's a person from that Fiverr website.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, what's the word? But anyways, like when somebody's fucking up their damn job, I'm like, guys, like, it reflects on me. Like now it's posted the wrong time, or you posted the wrong thing on the wrong day. I'm like, it's literally your job to post it like in order, like on the right social media, like whatever the case is. Especially when I'm traveling, I'm over in Italy. I didn't see it for an hour, and all of a sudden I look and like I'm like, that's the wrong thing. I literally paid you to do this.
Well, you're a Virgo, so like you're very strict with your word. My dad is a Virgo,
a little bit.
So he's like, so like this has to be this way, you know. You cannot like move this, and maybe I want to do it my way because for me my way is better. And he's like, no, Camila, I told you not to do that. Do it this way. And then we get in a huge fight, and then he fired me.
He's like, you're done.
And then he's like, that's it. Well, yeah, but I worked with him when I was like a teenager. He was like my first boss.
Yeah.
And he was like literally make me take everything out and organize it in the way that he wanted it.
So cute.
Yeah, he's a great person, you know, and he's a great boss because he gives you like the trust and everything, but you have to do it his way.
Yeah.
So the best employee for him would be somebody that follows his rules, you know?
Clone.
But he's super respectful and super nice when he talks to you.
Yeah.
Just do it his way.
Yeah, just his way or the highway.
Just his way. So maybe that's why you also feel like that.
Yeah, I think that is like an attribute for Virgos is perfectionism, and I've had to like learn how to like be looser.
Yeah.
Because same thing with like putting out the podcast stuff. Like for so long, I wanted to make sure it was like perfect. Like everything was perfect. My social media was ready to go. Like everything was ready before I started. And I'm like, dude, that's the wrong idea. Get started, and it'll take shape, and it will get better as you go.
Literally, like I started this, like the podcast, like in the houses because I didn't have a place. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go people's houses and interview them. To say
Nice.
Yeah, and then like this happened, you know, like people, like you say, you know, people come in your way and they start helping you and and that's great. So now that you're traveling so much and you have all these dreams that you already accomplished, would you like to have a family in the future? Is that in your plans too?
Yeah, for sure. I'm also super fortunate being a man again, because I don't have a time clock, you know, like I have a younger sister.
Wait, but you're not going to be like at 80.
Not 80, but I think you know, I would say like 5 years, I bet I can like.
That's great. It's 35.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I would maybe even like
40.
2 to 5 years, you know, I don't know. Like I think I'd like to like achieve some things. It's really just traveling the world first, but not first. Like I think it would be the most romantic thing ever, and I kind of like am manifesting it to a little bit of extent to meet my like my soulmate on this trip, because I know she's I'd like her to be like foreign, and I think I would like to raise my kids over in Europe kind of thing, and like if she was living, you know, that would be amazing to like meet her there. She shows me around the country, you know, we're falling in love. Then we travel around Europe together. She probably does something like this too, where she can like live freely and travel easily.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you know, ladies in Europe, if you're looking for a man that does, if you're looking for a man that likes to travel the world and it's an actor, producer, director, and business bachelor, here is your guy.
Hit me up.
He's looking for a foreigner to show Europe to him.
I need a tour guide, ladies. She's got to be a 10 and spicy and sexy.
Well, I brought something.
Did you? What'd you bring?
My auditions for Verticals.
Oh, nice.
And I want you to be my reader.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Let's see. And we're gonna let's see. This is a woman. Here's Ricardo. You're gonna be Ricardo.
You got it.
Emily's cheeks go red. And it says, mansion, Preston's bedroom, evening.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. What do you mean?
I know, Cassie. Whatever drama she's stirring up needs to settle. I'm guessing she'll be hanging around outside the room for a while.
But what are we going to do in the meanwhile until she leaves?
Drink this champagne, of course.
But you're in a towel.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to take it off?
No.
But just imagine that I have a swimsuit under it.
But you don't.
But you don't. You have your hog out. I don't have those sides.
Oh my God, that was so random.
Hilarious. So that's how vertical auditions go.
Well, that was it. He was Jared Harper, everyone. He's going to leave you all his information in case you want to contact him for any kind of job that you want for him.
Thank you guys. I had an amazing time with Camila. Amazing podcast. You can find me at on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Jared_Harper. Also have a podcast called The Jay Wonder Show. Go check it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching until the end of the video. And I'm Camila, the host, of course. And follow me too, Camila Ruhl. If you're not doing that, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Subscribe to my channel, link that bell, and share it to everybody that wants to get inspired by Jared Harper. Okay? Bye-bye. Until next time.